Hey everybody, this is My Collectibles and I'm coming at you from the great outdoors of Canada. I got my Tim Hortons right here. I got the woods and I'm super happy. I'm having a great time, you guys, having a good camping trip, but I'm not out of the woods when it comes to Veve, and I am super excited about this Stanley drop coming. And of course, you may have seen my reaction video. That happened right before I left, but I'm gonna go through the article for the first time. I do have the internet out here, just barely, so I'm able to look at the article for Stanley and for the drop tomorrow. I'll give you some initial thoughts. I have not seen the numbers yet. I just saw the notification, so I'm looking at this raw in the woods for the first time, and believe me, I'm having a fantastic time. So I got it right here on my iPad. I'm gonna do things old school. If you guys have been on my channel for a long time, you know I used to use the iPad all the time, but here it is right here. I have not read this yet. I just brought it up and I'm really excited about it. So let's get into this, you guys, and I'll give you some price predictions, what I think it could go for. But this is one of the best drops I think I've had in a long time right here. So anyway, let's get into it right here. We got Stanley, the world-renowned, revered by millions of fans. Stanley has reinvented the comic book genre and all of that stuff. I can't really read it too closely right here, so I'm just going to scroll down to the numbers. Celebrating Stanley, Stan the Man was the true pioneer in the comic book industry as his work transcended mediums and generations, of course, and with it he became a larger-than-life cultural icon to fans around the globe. No doubt. I mean, Stan Lee to me is just an absolute god, you guys. And so this drop for me is just the biggest ever, right? So waitlist drop, blind box format. Okay, so it's going to open up the digital collectibles. And which one's this? Okay, this is the main one from the main image. The amazing Stanley. It's like Spider-Man. That is awesome. Okay, what do we got? 15 gems. That is amazing. Holy smokes. Sorry, I can't scream too loud because I got campers around me, but 15 gems, that is incredible. Editions 2,922. Holy crap, guys. This is amazing, you guys. This is incredible. Okay, that's fantastic. Those are good numbers too. So there's going to be 4 of these. So I'm not exactly sure, obviously, how many editions go for the next one, but 15 gems. That is such a gift. I can't even believe it. The amazing, legendary, unforgettable. We could keep listing adjectives to describe Stan Lee, but you get the picture. Swing into action and web up the sensational Stan Lee digital collectible today. That is super fun. That's awesome. 15 gems. That's an uncommon. Now, which one's this one? Oh, which one's this? The King of Cameos. All of his Marvel movies. That's great. He's sitting in a little throne chair there, if you remember that from one of the movies. The King of Cameos, same thing, 15 gems, 2,400 editions. That's good as well. So, okay, cool. This is going to be great. A throne for the King of Cameos. That is Stanley. Made beloved cameo appearances in comics, TVs, movies, video games, and much more. Collect the man's stately nature with the newest cameo in the digital collectible form. That is awesome. He's sitting on a little throne with a crown. That is hilarious. Okay, right there. Now, what do we got right here? Nicely done, Excelsior. I was hoping that would happen, you guys. I was hoping we would get an Excelsior because that's the thing he says. That's the amazing word that comes out of his mouth all the time at the end of all of his interviews and everything. That is so awesome. And 1,922 at 15 gems. So there's a decent amount. So we're going to have a good shot at getting this, you guys, in my opinion. That is really crucial because I think all of these are going to do really well. They're going to sell out for sure and go over retail, obviously. Do you know why Stan Lee chose Excelsior, which means ever upward, as his comic book sign-off? Because he figured competitors wouldn't know how to spell it, and therefore... they wouldn't steal it. Ensure you won't ever forget how to spell Excelsior by picking up this exciting digital collectible today. That is amazing, Excelsior. So that one is the ultra rare. Okay, so now we got the secret rare of Nuff Said with his look from kind of the 80s and 70s. That is so gorgeous to me. Oh man, I'm almost getting emotional about this. It's Stan Lee, you guys. And this is the secret rare of 1,000 editions at 15 gems. That is amazing, you guys. That is fantastic. Nuff Said, Stan Lee worked on the comic book business for almost 80 years, revolutionizing the industry and co-creating some of the most famous characters of all time while he was at it. Talk about a legacy. Commemorate Stan's incredible comic contributions with the digital, delightful collectible Nuff Said. That is so great as a secret rare. I hope I hope I can get my hands on this. I'm going to do my best for sure at 15 gems at 1,000. Now, let's see if there's anything else to look at right here. Editions, Stanley Universe. I don't see anything else right here saying that if you get any kind of set, you'll get an extra one or anything like that. So there's Veve, Stanley Universe, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so if I miss anything, let me know, guys, because I am in the woods. But man, oh man, my thoughts about this one are, thank you so much to Marvel and to Veve for putting this one out at 15 gems, making it cheap and accessible for everybody, giving us a decent amount of editions so we can all go for it, but at the same time, keeping it pretty scarce. I think this drop is going to do unbelievably well. I mean, it's going to sell out in 2 seconds, you guys, and I do really think that this secret rare is going to reach upwards in the hundreds of gems for sure. I mean, it should. It is his, FA, and, I really like the cartoon character, and I heard something about this being a part of the foundation, too, for him, the Stanley universe and all that kind of stuff. Maybe it's down here. The Stanley universe is an all-new universe based on the Stanley's singular vision of unifying his textured characters, stories, and world building along with the clearly defined rules and tone. His sense of humor, his sense of wonder, his character's real-world personality clashes, and his cardinal rule of never ever talking down to his audience. Critically important to the success of building the Stanley universe will be the adherence to Stanley's concept of supervillains. In his own words, the most popular and longest standing superheroes are the ones with the greatest supervillains, because ultimately it's the supervillains who define the superhero. That's such a cool thing to say. So this is going to be great, guys. So I think this one's going to go into the hundreds for sure. And then you got the ultra rare is going to do really well. I think all of these are going to obviously sell out. These are really fun. And if I can try to collect the whole set, there's something for everybody here from every era of Stan Lee, basically, except for when he was like little. But you guys let me know what you think for sure. I'll give price predictions right here. I mean, they're just loose price predictions, but I think this guy right here, the amazing Stan Lee, will go for like about, around 50 to 60 or something like that. And then I would say that the this guy will probably be about the same, for 2,400 editions right there. And then I think Excelsior is going to go at least 150 on that one. Just my guess. And then I think the secret rare, this one's going to reach up for $500 or something like that. I think this to me is Walt for Marvel. So you guys let me know what you think about it as well if you're going for it. I know I am. We're going to have 2 accounts here. We do have the internet, and because it's a waitlist drop, we don't have to worry about massively great connection. All I got to do is hit that button, and we're good to go, right? So this is crazy, guys. I'm so happy about this. I can't even tell you. This makes my camping trip. This makes it like so special. And, I'll see you guys when I get back at the end of the week for sure. I'll be at home for the Iron Man drop, so that's going to be super fun. And you guys, good luck on the drop. This is a big one. This is an iconic one, and there's enough for everybody who's users here to go around, but there's also, scarcity, and they're super fun, and that's what Stanley's all about. It's super fun. It's hard to do one that's kind of like an exact likeness of him, but these look just like him in a fun way, and I think he would have loved it. I mean, if you're a big fan of him and you followed him, this whole time, which I have since I was a kid, then you know that this drop is probably one that he would have really enjoyed for sure and had a really great time with. And that's really what it's all about, you guys. Just enjoying these collectibles, enjoying Marvel, and being out here in nature and being out away from things for a little bit. It really makes you appreciate, the community, the family. So I really wish you guys all the best. And we'll see you on the other side. Excelsior! Happy collecting.